I teach a pretty wide range of classes here at Bedford High School. I teach Art 1, which is sort of like the Drawing and Painting Foundations course. I teach Ceramics 1. I teach an interdisciplinary humanities course with music and English. I teach Digital Art 1, and I teach Senior Culminating Project, which is sort of like a self-guided learning class for seniors. Based on what I just heard from you guys, you have a pretty firm understanding of how to apply what you've learned. I think Tufts really fostered my interest in doing interdisciplinary work. And when I mentioned it in my interview here, turns out they really valued that at the school as well. And they've given me the opportunity to teach these interdisciplinary courses that have helped me really expand my thinking on how art relates to other disciplines. And it's given me experience both in a studio setting and an academic setting. But I also don't want anything like this big that takes you approximately 10 minutes. I want it to be something you could really work on for a few classes. The reason I chose the program was because of the focus on multicultural education and integrating social justice and social awareness into an art curriculum. So if that's your aim as an educator, I think the program really tries to prepare you to have difficult conversations with students that really do arise all the time and that I personally felt very prepared for by the end of the program. And it helps you navigate those situations. I actually took part for the past 2 years in an alumni panel for the art education program. So I've gotten to go back and kind of ease the stress of some people who are in the position I was in a couple of years ago where they're applying for jobs, and it's been nice to share my experience with what worked or what was a little stressful to sort of calm their minds, because I know that former students came back and did that for me when I was in the program, and it was extremely helpful. So I still keep those relationships with the professors in the program. I've met some of the people who are there now, and I think keeping that through line of people with recent experience in the job market for art teachers is really crucial. I think one thing that's really special about our program was that it taught us to plan backwards and think of the big takeaways and big ideas we wanted kids to learn, rather than starting with sort of a small skill-based technique. And I think a lot of educators that come out of Tufts really like to consider both concept and product, and that's really special and unique and important in art education these days.